Rain beats against the window as Emily Carter sits in her quiet suburban home, the rhythmic tapping echoing her unease. She opens Daniel's laptop to check a shared calendar, but freezes when she spots an email. Confirmation for a luxury cruise booked for two. The second name, Samantha Lee. Her heart sinks. Her fingers tremble as she rereads. The details, same date as their anniversary. The betrayal seeps in slowly, chilling her veins. Images flash. Daniel's new cologne, the late nights. His sudden interest in looking fit. Silent tears trace her reflection on the laptop screen as she deletes the email. Swallowing the pain, that evening, Daniel acts as if nothing's wrong, kissing her forehead before leaving. "Don't wait up this weekend," he says, voice casual, eyes distant. Emily forces a smile, her heart cracking beneath it. When the door closes, she whispers to herself, trembling yet resolute, "Then I'll see for myself." She books her own ticket under a false name. Emily's life moves in quiet motions, work, dinner, silence. 5 years ago, her world shimmered with Daniel's charm and ambition. He spoke of shared adventures, of a life filled with love and travel. But time dulled the glow, and their home, once full of laughter, now echoes only with polite distance and unspoken grief. 2 years ago, Emily lost their unborn child, a wound she still carries. Daniel's response was withdrawal, burying himself in work instead of comforting her. She learned to grieve alone, silencing her pain behind a composed smile. Since then, she's buried her own dreams too, especially her wish to start a design studio. Claire, her best friend, notices the dimness in her once bright spirit. When asked, Emily simply says, "We're just busy." Her mother's words haunt her. Don't lose yourself trying to keep someone else. So when Daniel lies about a client retreat, Emily quietly packs her bag not for revenge, but for the truth. Emily's emotions twist like stormy waves, betrayal, anger, and an unexpected flicker of pity. Watching Daniel laugh with Samantha feels like reopening an old wound. Yet, seeing how deeply he believes in her, Emily senses he's blind to the deceit. Pain mingles with a haunting recognition of the man she once loved. Between moments of spying and solitude, Emily meets Liam Hayes, a gentle, observant writer who notices the loneliness in her eyes. They share quiet conversations beneath the fading sunsets, speaking of broken trust, lost dreams, and the courage to start over. For the first time, Emily feels seen, not invisible. As nights pass. Samantha's mask slips flirting with strangers, calculating her next move. Emily's inner turmoil deepens. Should she warn Daniel or let him taste the betrayal she endured? In her cabin, she pours her heart into unsent letters. You broke me long before she ever could. Under glittering lights and swirling music, Emily glides into the masquerade gala wearing a silver mask, her heart pounding beneath the gown. Tonight she's done hiding. Across the ballroom, Samantha leans close to Daniel, charming him into signing fraudulent investment papers. Emily watches, a silent witness ready to face her breaking point. Suddenly, chaos erupts. A man storms in Reed, Samantha's other lover, his voice slicing through the music. He accuses her of deceit, of double-crossing him. In panic, Samantha blurts out, "Daniel's just another idiot who thinks I love him." The room stills. Laughter dies. Daniel's pen drops. His illusion collapses. Emily steps forward, trembling but resolute. With one motion, she removes her mask, revealing herself to Daniel and to every pair of eyes now fixed on her. "Happy anniversary, Daniel," she says softly. His face drains of color, shame and disbelief warring within him. As security escorts Samantha away, truth finally sinks. Daniel stumbles after Emily, desperation cracking his voice. "Emily, I was lost, But she meets his gaze calmly, years of pain distilled into quiet strength. "No," she says, voice steady. "You were found by someone who mirrored your emptiness." She turns away, not in anger, but in release. When the cruise ends, Emily doesn't return home immediately. Encouraged by Liam, she stays in a nearby coastal town, a place untouched by her old life. There, surrounded by sea air and soft light, she picks up her sketchbook again. Each line she draws feels like breathing after years underwater. Meanwhile, Daniel's world unravels legal consequences for the fraudulent papers, his reputation stained. He sends Emily one final message: "I hope you find peace." She reads it once, closes her phone, and smiles faintly. Peace, she realizes, isn't something found, it's something she's finally begun to create for herself. Aunts later, the past feels like a distant echo. Emily stands before the sign of her new seaside art studio, Second Tide, its windows filled with sunlight and salt-kissed air. The first painting she displays is titled "The Cruise," a ship fading into a golden horizon, symbolizing endings that birth beginnings. Liam visits one afternoon, his presence gentle, grounding. He smiles at the painting. "Still painting heartbreaks?" He teases softly. Emily's lips curve into a peaceful smile. "No," she replies. "Healing ones." In her brushstrokes, there's no bitterness, only acceptance, growth, and the quiet strength that comes from surviving what once broke her dot as dusk settles. Emily stands by the window, gazing at the shimmering sea. The breeze tousles her hair as she whispers, "I didn't lose him. I just found me." The wind carries her laughter across the waves' light, unburdened and free. A woman reborn from heartbreak. Fade out,